Hello and welcome to Pandora Tarot once again. These are the readings for the month of October 2016. Welcome everyone. As I always say, remember to check your rising and your moon sign as well as your sun sign, because that will give you a better picture, perhaps even more details as to what is expected of the month of October and the energies that are available to every one of us for this month, okay, this upcoming month of October. Especially, I've said this before, if you are a female or if you were born during the night or even both, the moon can be even more powerful than the sun, okay. I know that from my own experience, but because that's my case. So keeping that in mind, also I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos. As I always say, thank you so much for being a part of this community. I really appreciate you watching and sharing, and I read all your comments even if I can't answer all of them, so thank you so much for spending your time with me. Okay, let's move on to the readings for each sign. Welcome back, Aquarius, to your reading for the month of October. Okay, let's focus on the cards we have in front of us. We have in the challenge position a card that has actually come up quite a few times, actually two cards, but one is in a different position, but a card that has come up a few times in the readings for this month. So do check your rising and your moon sign if this is just your sun sign, because it could be that you have some connections there. Okay, we have in the position of the challenge, the focus for your month, the Six of Swords in reverse. Now, the Swords is your element, is the element of air, everything that has to do with words, with thought process, and with the way we express ourselves through words and how we think about the world around us and about ourselves, of course. In the reverse, this is a card that talks about staying. And I know that sounds a little bit weird, but when we look at the card in the upright position, you will understand. This is a card that talks about a family moving on, okay, moving on from dark or turbulent waters, trying to find peace, trying to find more calmer waters, okay, trying to find a place where they can get a better future. And of course, this is a card that has a little bit of sadness, but also a little bit of hope involved. Now, being in the reverse, there is a situation that has been going on in your life, Aquarius, where you're going like, I don't know if I should go, maybe I should, I don't know what to do, and you've been staying because you actually believe, you truly believe you can work things out, okay, you can improve this situation. Now, this could be in a romantic sense, in a relationship for any one of you. It could be something that has to do with any type of relationship, really. It could be with your friends, it could be with your family, it could be a work relationship. It could be that you're in a place where you're not feeling actually quite right and you think you can actually fix it, or you've been trying to improve relationships with your co-workers. It could even be for those of you who are living in a place where it has a lot of things you need to fix, okay, and you have been fixing things, and once you start fixing one thing, it breaks in a different place, and you fix one bathroom and then something breaks in the kitchen, and you fix the kitchen and then something breaks, I don't know, the roof or something like that, so it does feel like you have been, with this situation, facing several battles, one after the other, and you have really shown, you have really proved that you have the strength to persevere. You're not just quitting and abandoning everything just because it's too hard. You're really showing that you are a fixed sign, and then you want to fix this. All the, a different, no pun intended, let's put it that way, but you are a fixed sign and you're trying to get this right, okay? And come the month of October, this is something that has been going on for quite some time, so it is a month where you're going to really think and reevaluate what is it that you want to do about it. You have in the upcoming position of the development of the month, the Knight of Pentacles. This is a card that could represent someone from the earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This is someone who actually has the characteristics that I just mentioned. This is someone who knows how to persevere. This is someone who is constant, someone who is reliable, someone who is a hard worker, someone who you know, even if the only thing this person can do to achieve his or her goal is just to take one step forward every day, and just one step, then they will take it, and they will they have the capacity to wait, okay, and to be like I said before, perseverant, you know. And next to the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, but in the reverse. So again, another person who is an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Now in the reverse, this is someone with whom you could be having this issue, this problem, because the Queen of Pentacles is the mother figure. Okay, let's look at it in the upright position for a moment. This is someone who could be your mother or mother figure. This is someone who in the upright knows how to nourish, how to help and take care of their kids, their loved ones, so they can grow and blossom and turn into awesome people. And in the reverse, this is someone who is actually not fulfilling their function, their place as a mother, as someone who should be with you, someone who should be encouraging you, someone who should be taking care of you and nourishing you and loving you. So it could be that for some of you, you have been trying to improve your relationship with your mother or mother figure, okay? And it doesn't feel like it's something that you're doing wrong. It's more like you have been facing, you know, the fact that she has not fulfilled her duties as, not her duties, but you know what she's not done what she's supposed to be doing as a mother, and you have tried to improve your relationship in that way. And another form, for those of you who are not having issues with your mother, because I believe this is a smaller number, for the majority of you, this is like two different attitudes you're going to be having throughout the month of October. So on one hand, you're going to say, you know, no, I want to persevere, I want to keep going at it, I want to keep trying everything I can to improve this. I've not tried everything yet. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Maybe if I try a bit harder. Maybe if I'm, I don't know, a bit more constant. Maybe if I'm, you know, that sort of constant thought pattern of, if I could just change one tiny thing, this will be better. And on the other hand, I believe that by the middle, in the second half of the month, your attitude is going to change towards this situation, and you're going to say, you know what, I'm not sure I want to keep giving my attention, my love, my nourishment to this situation. I don't know if I want to keep caring for this situation, because I don't think it's going to improve. Okay, for the majority of you, I believe that's the progress you're going to have regarding this situation. And what the tarot also is saying is that something you won't be able to avoid this month of October is that you will have like different phases throughout the month that require like you're going to be waiting for the next battle to happen, okay? Because we have in the position of the things you have to accept the Nine of Wands, sorry. And that's what the card actually means. This is someone who has fought many, many battles. And they're actually on a break, to say it in some way. But at the same time, they're waiting for the next fight to happen. Okay, so it could be that you're actually in some kind of, if you have some issues with your mother or mother figure, you're in a bit of a break or peaceful, you know, quote unquote, peaceful period, but you're actually waiting when the next storm will happen, you know. So this is what I want to say is that this is a stressful situation. This is not something that it's good to keep holding on to this, because it's not healthy. Okay, it's not good for your health. Regardless of that, the tarot is saying this is the attitude you're going to have throughout the month. So this that I've been saying of, well, I should stay and keep working at it and trying to fix this, it is an attitude you have been having towards this situation, waiting for an improvement, or trying to get an improvement, and you will carry on with this attitude throughout the month. Okay, you are still hopeful that perhaps in the next battle you face, you will be able to actually win the entire war. Okay, now the help you're going to receive, the tarot says, well, you know what, you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about taking a time out, taking some time to rest. Perhaps it even talks about illness. If it is an illness, a moment of illness, it's even if it is an illness, it's actually of help, because it's almost like these two cards talk about the same moment, a moment where you're not actually in the middle of the fight, so you can just take a step back and think about the situation and reevaluate what is it that you want to do, and if you want to still put all your effort and energy into this situation. What the tarot here is saying is that eventually you're going to move away from the situation. Not only because of this Queen of Pentacles we talked about earlier, but also because the final card is the Eight of Cups. This is also a card that has come up quite a few times for other signs. In a different, it has come up in the reverse, so it is a bit different for you, the energy in this case. Eight of Cups is a card that talks about moving on. It's when we face a situation that we say, you know what, I've done everything I could have done and it still hasn't improved, and it doesn't satisfy me emotionally anymore. I just can't keep being in this situation because it won't improve no matter what I could do, and I've actually tried to do everything I could think of and it hasn't improved. So the only option I have right now is to move on. And I do have that same feeling. I mean, whatever the card means, the Eight of Cups, what it means, it's actually the same feeling I get from this. Like, you will keep trying throughout the month to improve this situation, something that you have been trying to do, trying to use every tool, every path available to you. And come the second half of the month of October, you will start to see that, I don't want to say that this is a lost cause, but this is a moment for you to step away from this. Maybe not permanently, okay? It doesn't mean that you're going to move away from this forever, but you need distance. Right now, you won't be able to fix this. Right now, the best you can do, especially again for your health, because it's not healthy, what has been going on here, is that you can just move on. Okay, try different things, and maybe in a while you can look back at this and say, well, maybe I can fix it, or maybe I just can't. And the best thing you can actually do is let it go completely. Okay, but it is a month for you to make the decision, or try to take the decision of moving on, or at least evaluate what is it that you want to do, instead of just keep going at it without stopping for a few seconds to think about it. Okay, so I hope, Aquarius, this is helpful, and I'll see you next month. Take care.